Well, you bald fraud. Here we are, in the year 2025. Triple H role in R-Truth and Carlito's WWE release revealed. The news broke out of nowhere, and took the WWE Universe by surprise as both wrestlers were involved in their respective storylines. The story highlights, shout out to Sports Talk, I think it's Indian base, I think. WWE recently released R-Truth and Carlito. The decision to release the Supers took the WWE Universe by surprise. In recent episode, going to straight to it, in recent episode of Wrestling Observer Radio, WOR, Dave Meltzer said that he was shocked about Carlito's release as he was still involved in the Judgment Day. However, Meltzer wasn't taken back by R-Truth's dismissal as he wasn't part of weekly storylines and because of his age. R-Truth turned 53 in January 2025. Meltzer also shared that with NXT stars getting called up and new stars potentially joining the roster like Maria May, if you know that he was free agent and he was kind of like removed from AEW rosters page on the bottom level was bound to be in danger. Dave also noted that WWE was looking at the money involved. Of course, Triple H picked Carlito and Truth to be on the short end of the stick. Sorry, there's thunder. There's numbers. They're looking at numbers and they're looking at how many do we have to cut or how much do we have to cut. And those were the picks. Those were the Paul Triple H Levesque picks. And that's what it is. Okay, as a businessman, I understand why they would cut such as Carlito and R-Truth because of their age and then they don't fit in the future or the long term. But if you put them in the situation where they always to be involved in TV every single week, then I question your judgment towards this kind of thing. Especially Triple H know that these guys are always involved. Why not pick someone who didn't appear on TV? I think that's always be the simplest thing to do. Putting like almost didn't appear a lot. He was supposed to be in Japan, and then you kind of call him out. You kind of ruin his momentum in Japan, where he was the GHC heavyweight tag team champion. He's a former tag team champion, and he had to give those titles back to the team, his group, Team 2000X. He had to relinquish the title without any defenses. I think he only like one or two. I think, if I remember, only one defense. I mean, and then he going to come back to America and doing something, or I don't know, and then he still not appear in the WWE TV. Nowhere to be seen. It's not involved in NXT because NXT is for development stuff. He didn't involve in Raw or SmackDown. I think he could be perfectly fit in those situations. You can put him with Seth Rollins. I don't know, just do something. Or you can put him in the SmackDown against like John Cena. Just say F it. Put him against John Cena. Or whatever. Against Randy Orton. Against someone. Or put him in TNA. Doing something in TNA. You didn't do it. It's just that frustrating. This kind of like situation where at this point that the Levesque or the Renaissance era end without any drama. It ended up with drama because I think it's not Levesque or Paul Triple H Levesque era. It's TKO era. Everything is involved money, especially TKO now getting intention and more like, hey, we going for business perspective, getting more money out of it. But in the end of the day, they're screwing their the people who work there, the employee who work their ass off every single week, showed up every week just to get a spot. They ruined them. And To be honest, yeah, I just don't like TKO because I think this business, you already have money. What do you want? The money will come, the money will grow. Every single time that a wrestler popular, people will buy everything for that wrestler. Every single one of them, whether it's CM Punk, whether it's R-Truth, no, whether it's Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. When he was released, like he's number one merch seller. He sold a lot of merch. Why did you fire these guys? R-Truth. I don't know if R-Truth that popular, but I think with how the situation right now, his merch going to be selling a lot more than the current people who work currently in WWE. I understand the business standpoint that you don't want to prolong the people who are old, but there are so many old people in WWE. Finn Balor is old, AJ Styles is old, John Cena, the current WWE champion, is old. Like, what is going on? At this point, just if you work in WWE, you gotta be thinking ahead. For again, like yesterday, I talked about people now in the WWE, have to involving maybe lawyers, not lawyers, just they're preparing themselves and then just making sure that they're good at negotiate with this company now, and they must be careful towards certain stuff to make sure that they don't get fired or just making sure that everything is fine. I don't know, but now at this point that whether you are top star or whether you're in the mid card or you, but for the below people, not below the people who didn't get booked, they probably expecting to be released anytime soon, and I think hopefully they prepared towards it. And there's a news that I forgot. I not Ivar. Yeah, Ivar's or Eric's wife, Logan, is expecting to leave too. So yeah, that girl has been in WWE for coming back after a year or stuff. I remember that spot with R-Truth where she was in the number 21 spot, and then R-Truth came like confused and all, and then she got eliminated in like couple seconds that, and then after that she never be to be seen again. And the news that she was kind of pregnant or something like that, I don't know if that's true or not, but it sucks that she got released in the maternity leave. I think I don't remember, I don't quote me on that. But again, this Triple H have an executive decision to maybe not renewing any contract. To be honest, R-Truth, really, your mind was there, the most loyal, at least loyal guy in WWE, who been in WWE for a while now, even though kind of like not all the time in WWE, but he was like WWE F or E guy for a long time. No, he's gone. 70 years, just like that. Yeah, to be honest, I don't respect Triple H for that, but again, I don't know if his hands are tied. I think everything has been done by TKO. TKO gave this option to maybe giving like have like this paper about certain people with contracts and stuff and their age and stuff in the blank sheet, the list of people of that person that needs to get cut, and then Triple H just maybe TKO gave like this the recommendation, and Triple H, you know what, let's release. But releasing one of the most beloved, it sucks. And then tonight's Raw, I didn't watch it. Felt like I just don't care enough at this point. There's like storyline that I really want to get into, especially the storyline with Jey Uso, Gunther, Jey Uso and the Vision, the group of Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed, and then Paul Heyman. I forget those guys, and then Jay is having a have like these two feuds, and then El Grande Americano is the final person who's going to be in the Money in the Bank, and then Stephanie Fauquier is going to be in the Money in the Bank, which is awesome. Uh, what is it again? So many things that happen at Raw, and yeah, I think I don't know, I forgot what is it, but that's it. That's all I think right now. Oh yeah, Roxanne now has kind of like have this more feud against Liv Morgan and Raquel, and it's weird not to see Carrido in Judgment Day because now there's only three member, the men's only Finn, JD, and Dominic to be the leading the to take charge of the Judgment Day, and then there we want Truth, Chan is louder, and stuff a lot of happen, and yeah, that's what I think, man. Triple H is a bold fraud. I don't know if he stand up for it. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I think about the whole situation. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, share this video, whatever. Triple H still cannot beat those allegations. What a mess. Goodbye.